Hi everyone, in this live we're going to try out our new car pack. Well, not really new technically, but it is new to me. I have never tested out this car pack, so we're going to go to our car packs. Ever since I got the game years ago, this is one of the car packs I wanted, but I never really got because at the time I felt like it was overpriced. But it is one of those car packs that does give you more than just 4 cars. So this is the car pack we're testing out and trying out for the very first time, the Italian Exotics car pack. It's got 7 cars available. This is part 1 of the video. I can't review all 7 in one sitting, in one live, so we're gonna have to split it across 2 parts. But for now, let's go ahead and hop in and see what we got in the car pack. So we get a Ferrari, a couple of Ferraris, we get 4 Lamborghinis, and an Italdesign car, which is a concept car. So here's what we're going to review today. We're going to do the Ferrari 296 GTB. We're going to also test out the Ferrari Roma. And then we're going to test out the concept car, the Da Vinci Concept by Italdesign. And then we'll save the Lamborghinis for part 2. So let's go ahead and get these cars and start, trying them out. Let's hop in. So we're gonna get all 7 of these cars. I'm really looking forward to the Lamborghini collection, but we're gonna try to, not get too hype and keep it about the Ferraris today for this first one. So let's go ahead and go to our cars. Our inventory should now be able to get us into the recently added cars. So we'll go down here, the usual formula to get to the recent ones, all cars, and here we go. It starts us off with the Lamborghini, so we're gonna go to the right and go start with our 296, and then we'll make our way over and we'll end with the Roma today. You know what? Why don't we do the 2 Ferraris first, and then we'll end with the Da Vinci. So let's start with that. Brand new performance class S1. The Da Vinci is a S1 also, and so is the Roma. The Lamborghinis are a combo. 2 are S1 and 2 are performance class S2. So really looking forward to tweaking those out. But let's go to the 2022 296 GTB. Let's go. All right, nighttime in Forza. Very nice, sleek looking classic Ferrari, like one of them classic Ferraris that you see out on the street. Really nice looking car. It's beautiful. All right, removing all the badges here, and look at that. Very nice lights, modern. Oh, look at that. Door handle looks real modern, beautiful. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. Give you a full profile. Black wheels, very nice. The rear, pretty sleek. It's a sleek looking car. The exhaust, there's a single one, but it's giant and right in the middle. Nice wide body in the back. The usual Ferrari stuff. It looks gorgeous. Beautiful car. I'm looking forward to it. Let's hop in and see what we can do. And just like that, we are inside. So definitely a different looking Ferrari wheel compared to what we're used to. All right, looks real nice though. It's an interesting gray color choice when everything else is black and red. Not sure about that too much. All right, but here we go. Very straightforward, very modern, beautiful look. Giant screen right there. There's nothing else distracting you. All about the driving. 1 cup holder, Ferrari logos, beautiful, luxurious looking seats. And just like that, we are in. So let's spark it up and hop on out. There we go. What's up, Braxton? Hello, Broxton. All right. Let's go ahead and do a little sound check. Let me hop in on this side. Let me raise my mic up a little bit. All right. Let's hop in. Ooh, I like that. Look at that black and yellow and green. Lots of colors going on in the screen there in the center console. All right, for the sound check, I got to get outside, and I'll hop inside once we go. All right, here we go. Okay, and we're off. 100 miles an hour already. Woo, 7th gear. Feels very fast. Handles like a supercar. 165. Woo, 182. 190. Flooring it right now. Let's hop in. Let's check this out. Lots of cars on the road tonight. 8th gear, 185 miles an hour. It's a real smooth drive though. Not too many bumps. Very good force feedback. I don't know what the top speed is, but I'm going 195 right now. 196, 197, 202. We just crossed 200. Look at that. 210. Okay. Very, very smooth sailing on this. Definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling that. Ooh, acceleration is good. Feels like a daily driver cruiser type of a Ferrari. All right, feels good. Very nice. Across this guy right here. Bye. I'm in solo mode right now, so when you're in solo mode, you get a lot more cars out on the road. In the online version, in the online mode, when you're in that one, you don't see as many cars out. There's not as many people, I guess, are playing anymore. But I'm noticing way more cars in the solo mode, the drivatars. And it's kind of annoying in certain places because you don't expect as much traffic. Because I'm not used to it, and then all of a sudden now there's traffic, so I gotta put myself back on online mode. The cool thing about this mode is that you do see a lot of different types of cars, and a lot of the cars are from your inventory, so you see the cars that you have, which is cool. You don't see the same old car. In the online version, I feel like I always see the Beetles, I always see the Mazda 3s. Those are the two cars that I see all the time. Sometimes the Broncos, the old ones. It gets very boring. The AI car situation in this game is pretty pathetic. Hopefully in FH6 all that will change. So here we go. Man, I'm really feeling the looks of this car. This is like the kind of Ferrari look that I like. It's not doing anything flashy. It's not doing anything crazy. It's just a beautiful looking car, you know, straight to the point type of Ferrari. You could tell as soon as you look at it that it's a Ferrari, but it's not doing anything extra, which I love. I'm kind of an old head, a classic lover in that way. All right, here we go. What's up, Jackson? All right, I think we should have no issues getting into the stadium. The bends are going to be an issue, and the traffic, obviously. Just like that. Woo! We are inside, baby. And we're going straight for that ball. There you go. Bing! Gotta do the sound effect. Alright, with that, we're gonna spin out. Very good car. Very good driving car. It's a good driving experience. It feels like it's not getting out of control. The speed is not unbearable, even though, even in its stock setup, it was able to get to, I think it was what, 210 or something. So that was pretty cool. What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to max it out, find a tuning setup that can get it to its top peak potential, and then we'll take it to our runway jump and see what it is. So let's go ahead and hop on over to home, get over to Buenos Vistas, and see what's up. What do we got in our tuning setup today for the 296 GTB? I'm gonna find some. All right, let's search it up, see what we got. All right, we'll go for top speed as usual. See what kind of top speed situations we can get ourselves in. Oh, look at that. I mean, the graph kind of tells you how solid the car is in terms of the driving experience. All right, so I can get up to, right now the stock top speed is 223 miles per hour, and with this setup I can get up to 268.7. This is 270.8. That's even better. All right, and the 0 to 60 is faster, so 270, that's the one I feel like I'm going to go for. 1418 horsepower. Stock horsepower is 818. So that 271 looks pretty good. Man, this is super fast. 0 to 60 in a second. All right, that sounds like it's going to be a little bit out of control though, so I don't want to deal with that. All right, and the top speed doesn't change very much. So this 268, 270.8 top speed. This is the setup we're going to go for. Download, install, and see what it is. All right, we're going to buy for 148,000 creds. Hi, Mike. I'm not even going to try saying your full name. All right, so we just got the tune, and now we're going to try to give it a go. Woo, look at those flames. All right, let's hop inside. Woo! All right, real fast, 150 very easily. $230 miles an hour. Oh no. Okay. Saved myself from that terrible crash there, but we made it. Going real fast, and our exit is coming up here. There you go. Gotta drive it real carefully in this type of a speed setup. It's going real fast. Woo! So we are here at the bridge. All right, so the acceleration I'm a little bit worried about. I'm not sure if I'm gonna accelerate up to 270 when I go up on this runway, because the runway might not be long enough for this, because I'm noticing the acceleration is not like hypercar acceleration. It's fast acceleration for sure. I think we'll easily get to 200, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get to 270 going up to the ramp. Yeah, we'll see. Doesn't look like it. It's not hypercar level acceleration. Oh my god, I was looking at the chat and crashed. It's not the first time that's ever happened. Yeah, it feels... Oh, this is not the FFX Evo, but the FFX Evo is really awesome. It's an awesome car. I kind of am disappointed by the top speed of the FFX Evo. But here we go. Woo! This does sound real good. I like it. I enjoy it. And the drive is pretty good. The handling is real solid. We're going 215 now. All right, crossing 230. We're going to do a regular standard jump, 245, 248. All right. Look at that. Right up in there. And we almost crossed the river. All right. Pretty light car. Got us quite a ways across. Real good footage. Not bad at all. It's not a Performance Class X. A lot of the cars that make it past the river usually have Performance Class X tag on them. This one is a Performance Class S2. And it got us here. Alright, so real cool car. Really, it could be a good daily driver. This situation with the traffic is just really annoying. Unnecessary traffic. It just on purpose comes where you don't need it to come. Alright, so this time around I'm going to try to do a barrel and see what we can do. I really like this car so far. It's not like a crazy exciting car, but it's a very good car just to drive around in free roam. And even with the higher tweaked up tuning setup, that gets us up to a 270 miles per hour top speed, it feels like a good car. Alright, and you can do a 360 if you wanted to, like we just did. And let's hop back in. Now this time around we're going to try to do a barrel roll. And it would be a cherry on top if we can land on that bridge. Oh, I love that. Let's go. Kind of a barrel. I feel like we had the right angle, but there you go. That didn't work. We gotta try one more time. First couple of rounds, it just never goes well. You gotta try a few more times. Woo! Very nice. I like the interior of this car. It looks beautiful. Even though the steering wheel is not traditional Ferrari sports kind of a race car steering wheel, it's good. It's like a unique one. It's different. It's like a daily driver kind of a Ferrari steering wheel, you know? Just like that. We turn around. And it's morning time, my favorite time. Alright, here we go. We got good alignment right now. That felt pretty good to me. Where we going? Where we going? Oh, a little bit too much, huh? Very nice. Alright, we tried twice. We got a good barrel in, just didn't land on the bridge. Here's another hop. And now we're gonna go try our second car in the collection of the Italian exotics. Alright, let's go. I want to get one last taste of this through the traffic. Oh! What the heck? Look at that. Was that going that fast? Here we go. Might get our top speed here somewhere. $250 maybe? Bro. I hate you. Look how many cars there are. Look how many cars there are. What the heck? Dude, what's your problem? I gotta switch out of this. So the funny thing is, when you're in Horizon Solo, I keep getting a bunch of these cars following the same exact pattern every time. By the ramp, there's always 3 cars. They're going up the ramp as I'm about to get into the ramp. It is really annoying. Alright, so after this jump, I'm just gonna switch over. Switch over to Horizon Online. Those cars come directly at you. They're not smart enough. But anyway. Zigging and zagging through. There you go. See? Again, 3 cars following the same exact pattern. Woo! Wow. Okay, 1500. That front is really bouncy, which is weird. But let's hop into our next car. So this was the Ferrari 296 GTB. A pretty good car. I'm really surprised how fun it was to drive. It was just like a chill car to drive. All right, so let's go home. Even tuned up, it was good to drive. It wasn't getting out of control like crazy. I enjoyed that car a lot. The GTB is amazing. All right, so the GTB is done. Next up is our second Ferrari in the pack, in the Italian Exotics pack, and that is the Ferrari Roma. This is the 2020 Ferrari Roma. This is what it looks like. We got the silver performance class S1 at 830, and we're gonna hop in. Let's go. What's up, Toast? Mr. K, what's happening? All right, so here we go. Take out all the stuff. Let's take a little tour. Another beautiful car. Oh, gosh. It's more like a roadster, this one. A little hatchback type of a situation. I love the front. I love the lights. I love the doors. Got a little 007 vibe going on here. And I love the back. Very modern. Quad exhaust system. Very nice. Can I explode stuff? Does it open? Look at that. Oh, a little trunk too you get. So a proper cruiser. A proper cruiser. You got yourself a little trunk. You could do some groceries in this. You could race in it if you want. And those seats are looking cool. Very unique interior too. All right, so let's see. Let's see what we can do. All right, we're going to hop in. Look around a little bit. All right. This is more of a... I guess this is closer to a regular Ferrari steering wheel that I expect. Look at the gearbox over there. What is that? This one-click situation there. All right, we got the seat memory, a screen in the middle, a screen up in console. We got one red notch. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Alcantara. It says Roma right there and Ferrari in the center. Looks great. Let's hop in and let's take it out for a spin. We got a little knob. We got a couple of knobs here on left and right side of the steering wheel. That looks pretty awesome. Look at that. And we got like a little track pad or something. That's pretty cool. Look at those giant pedals also. That's cool. Let's hop in. Look at that. It's beautiful. That two-tier, double-tier situation looks pretty dope with the lights. There's like one on the top floor, one on the bottom floor. It's got like a double story situation. Oh man, look at this. All right, this looks a little bit different than a traditional Ferrari for sure. All right, so this one is the Roma side profile. There you go. Beautiful looking car. I really like the look of this. I don't know which I like better, but I think this is looking a little bit more unique than the GTB that we've just driving. All right, so let's go ahead Okay, this definitely does sound more like a cruiser also. Okay, here we go. Ooh, look at those lights. Get set, go. Almost ran into that guy. Okay, very smooth shifts. Not as fast. Nope. Acceleration not as good. Doesn't even really feel like a supercar. What are these cars doing? Okay, 140, bro. Whoa, look at the damage I did to that car. You are totally trash. You know what I'm gonna do? This is a great time to go online because this is really bothering me. Alright, did you get me online? I hope so. See all that traffic just disappear? Because in real life online, there's not a lot of traffic these days, and I've kind of gotten used to that. Alright, so anyway, let's hop in. Woo! Look at that. I like that red. I really like that gradient red and black situation. And as you can see, 154, 155, we're not going too fast. Decent speed. Nothing to write home about. 182, 183. Slow acceleration compared to the last Ferrari that we were just driving. Alright, 190, we're kind of stuck on 191. Okay, heavy car. Didn't get a lot of footage. We got to 1,000. Alright, so this is a car that might not even get us into the stadium with the current speed and acceleration setup that we got on here. Stop. Alright, it can definitely get to 150, that's for sure. Alright, handles okay. So looks-wise, this car feels better than the other Ferrari. But driving-wise, that one was a gem. This one drives fine, but the speeds are much slower. $175.
The next Horizon arcade event will begin any minute now. Enjoy.
Alright, so here we are at the stadium. Nice sunny day now. Alright, stock is pretty good. Like I said, leaves you wanting more. It leaves you wanting more. Handles fine. Looks really nice. I feel like looks-wise, it's great. There you go. I'm back to my Mazda. See, I went online and now I'm back to Mazdas again. And there's not many other cars on the road. Alright, so this is a heavy car. Let's see if I can get it inside the stadium. That'll be interesting. Everything is better in the Fanatec Jesco, man. Everybody knows about the Jesco. It's the fastest car in the game. Ugh. Just about, maybe? Ooh. It was like literally 150 I got. And then at like 147 or something I hit. When I hit the ramp, it brought it down to that. Bing. All right, here we go. And we're out this tunnel. And there you have it. The Ferrari Roma. Really beautiful car. All right. Very beautiful car. That little spoiler, the retracting spoiler goes up and down. If you haven't noticed, I'll try to raise it again. Look at that little spoiler come up. It's beautiful. Really beautifully designed car. Very sleek. Just an all-around beautiful, gorgeous looking car. All right, but we got to tune it up to get to our last jump and see what we can do with a tune on this. All right, we're gonna go home. Why don't we spin some? We got a couple of spins. Yeah, I'll do the Jessica Mr. K in a second. Let me do my 3 cars from the car pack. Right now, it's Italian Exotics car pack. Look at this trash wheel spin set that I just got. That was so trash. All right, let's go home. We're gonna tune up and see what we can make out of this car. All right, back in the garage, upgrades and tunes, find something good. Yep, let's search for top speed. And in S2, we can go up to 249.5. That sounds pretty good. Oh, 259. Okay, so 259 is better in a couple of ways, so I'll go for that. All right, nothing else. Oh, in performance class S1, you can get it up to 259 also, pretty much. That's crazy. Why wouldn't I do that? Oh, because the handling is better in S2. So maybe we'll do S2. Okay, so this one, 259.8. with a terrible launch is our best bet, but 0 to 60 is pretty fast, and the weight is going down about 500 pounds. We're going to be in all-wheel drive, 1,191 horsepower. Let's go for that. Let's do that. We'll make up for the launch. 129,000 creds going down at a pay to play. I can show you the most expensive car that I own, Motobub. So let's take a look. All right, my cars. Let's do a little sort by value. And I have cars that are 5 million plus, and the most expensive one is the 250 GTO, but I think anybody can get this car. It's at 50 million. All right. But I guess cars that not everybody can easily get are probably one of these. I got a 30 million Daytona Coupe. I'm not sure how I got that. I don't know what it was a part of. All right, so these are some of the most expensive cars that I got. The most expensive one being this. You can't even sell this car, I don't think. It's part of the story. But these two, all these cars, these legendary classics. This F1 McLaren is real nice, by the way. All right, so these are the cars. But anyway, we got a tune, and now we're ready to roll. Let's drive. Okay. Ooh, look at those tires. I think we got a little swap going on in this one, guys. It's not gonna retain its original sound. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, does it? I'm trying to figure out the sound. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the Ferrari that it once was. But it is fast. You can see the speed. We're going up, we're going up, we're going up. Woo! We did a little wheelie. Crossed 200. We're back at it. This round, we're going 200 miles an hour, and we're going to go up to the airport, the abandoned airfield. Alright, so far so good. I mean, it feels pretty good. It feels really fast. So That was the point of tuning it up. We want to get to higher speeds quickly so we can get a massive jump going here at the river. I don't think it's going to cross the river because there's just not enough speed. The Jesco can cross the river. Hey Aiden, what's up? I do have the Cobra SVT. Alright, let me do this, then we'll do the jumps that people want to see. We'll do a Jesco, we'll do a Cobra. There you go. Back at it. Let's begin. All right, gaining speed. Let's see how far above 200 we can get. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I don't think we're gonna get the speed that we need. Nope, we're not. 234. 234, and we're right in the middle of the river. I don't think we're gonna do much better than that. Submarine levels are up. Submarining through. Alright, now we're gonna try to do a barrel with this, and then we'll try on one of those other cars that people are asking about. Oh, gotta keep my eyes on the road. The 1995 Mercedes-Benz SLR. Alright, let's do that. 1995 Mercedes-Benz SLR. Let's see if I have it. Alright, here we go again. Barrel this time around, and then I'll take some requests from people about the cars you want to see. Bad angle. Didn't really get a good entry point. Oh gosh. Alright, we gotta get that right. We gotta get that right. Kangarooing around. Look at that. 2 wheels, all that. Oh, we didn't even get to look at the car skills, the skills tree. We didn't look at the GTB either. Man, those front 2 wheels, really, you wanna keep on jumping into the air. So that's unique. Let's do a 360. Oh, too much. All right, let's go again. Let's do a better barrel this time. The speed is pretty good for the barrel. We just gotta align right. 200 miles an hour easily in this car. There you go. Too far to the left, but the barrel is pretty good. There we go. Okay, so now people want to see some cars. AutoZone AZ1 with drag tune is insane. Yeah, the AutoZone is pretty good, man. I had it, I think, what did I do with the AZ1? Did I turn it into a drifter? I think I did, and I loved it, I think. But it was a very fast car. I think I have it. I'll show the AutoZone. But first, let's go to this Mercedes-Benz 300. The 95 Mercedes-Benz. Do I have it even? I don't know. I'm going to park the car up here, and then we're going to try to find the cars. Mercedes-Benz. Here we go. Let's also look at our car mastery here. And this is what we get. All right. No wheel spins or nothing. So, kind of lame. All right. Let's go back to change car. We gotta jump to a manufacturer. What's our first request? Mercedes-Benz 300. Let's see if we find it here. If I have it. I have the 300 SL Coupe. If that's the one you're talking about, I have it at a drift setup. All right, let's go. Okay, SLR. Nope, don't have it. Can I buy this car? We'll come back to that. Let me do a Jesco right now, or the AZ1. Yeah, I'll check the auto show, the 95 300 SLR. I'll buy that right after this because I'm at the jump right now. Let me go and do the Jesco. All right, everybody wants to see the Jesco. I mean, the Jesco is really good, but so is the Regera. If you guys haven't tried it's an electric one. It's like a hybrid electric type of a situation, but it's a pretty surprisingly fun car. All right, let's go. All right, easily gets to 260. $298. $2,000. Oh, we're in the ocean. We sank. Where did it? Where did it bring me? What the heck? Where was that? Oh, I came out of that driveway of the house. So that's the cul-de-sac. It's like an easy crossing the river. You get massive jumps with this car, almost 3,000 feet, which is crazy. All right, let's go ahead and go home. Let's try to buy that Mercedes that people want to buy, and then we have one more car to review from the first 3 of the Italian Exotics car pack. So let's go home. I want to show you the 2 cars that I have already reviewed or showed you all so far. All right, we're going to go to recently added. Alrighty, so the Italian Exotics car pack had the 296 GTB, which we reviewed. I really love that car. It was great. It was nothing crazy about it, but it was just a nice drive, very good handling, very well balanced. You could do a lot with it. It was speedy, and when I upgraded it to S2 983, it still drove really well. All right. Then we tried the Ferrari Roma. The 2020 Ferrari Roma was real nice. It looks really nice. I felt like it looked really nice from the back especially. However, just wasn't as speedy as the GTB, as we just saw. And the next one that we're going to try out is the Da Vinci Concept. But before I do that, let me see if I could buy this car from the auto show. This Mercedes Benz. All right, so where's this car we're looking for? Looking for the SLR. It's a 1990. $300. I already got the 300. There's a 300 SLR. That's a 1955. I don't see another 300 that is a 1990 or something. Now I'm not even in Mercedes anymore. Let me just check chat real quick. It was a 95 300 SLR. I don't see a 1995. '98, 90, 87, 87, 55. There's a 300 SLR 1955, but it's 143 million credit. Is that the one you want me to buy? I only got 5 million. I can't even get that one. All right, so that's not gonna happen. But we can go to our, what was the next one that we wanted to do? Oh, the AZ1. We'll do the AZ1 when we get to the garage, the runway jump. But let me get to our recently added and get to our last one in the exotic Italian car pack. The Italian exotics. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna try out the Lamborghinis in the next live that I'm gonna do. The Lamborghinis are pretty cool. There's a Squadra Corsa Huracan that looks dope. The SC20 looks amazing. The Huracan Technica looks beautiful, and Essenza looks really crazy. I love that Essenza, the SCV12. All right, but right now, the last one of the live is going to be the Da Vinci Concept, the 2019 Italdesign Da Vinci Concept. Let's hop in. All right. I don't know. It's nice looking. All right, doesn't look like a concept car to me in a way, but I expect a little bit more futuristic looking situation. Ooh, look at those wheels. Okay, okay. Ooh, that's what makes this concept. Look at the doors. Look how long the door is. Gosh, gorgeous. Okay. And the back, it's got kind of like it's trying to steal the Ferrari look with the two round lights. All right, is this an electric car or something? Because I don't see no exhaust. It might be. It might be. Ooh, huge doors. Gosh, how does this even open? Yep, it's electric. It's got that little charging cap place right there. All right, let's explode it. Can we explode it? Ooh, did you see that? Let me try that one more time. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And it's got a back row seat. Look at that. Wow. Okay. I'm impressed. Okay, very nice. Let's hop in. Looks like a bird. Okay, let's hop in. And here's what we got. My gosh, let me close the doors. Ooh, sounds real good. All right, it's a very interesting compact. Look, it's racing steering wheel. That's very nice. It looks like it's got all that haptic touch kind of buttons. No real buttons. Wow, beautiful. Okay, one screen right there, automatic. Okay, so it's gonna be park, drive, reverse, neutral. Might just be electric. I don't see no paddle shifters either, so yep, that's what it's looking like. All those vents, the knob in the middle, beautiful. Everything looks real nice. Let's just go ahead and turn it on. Hop in and see what this car gives us. All right, so here we go. Wow. Yep, electric. Very quiet. Let me hop in. There's gonna be no sound check on this. All right, let's stop here. Flooring it. Okay, multi-speed electric. The first one took us up to 100 miles per hour. Then I shifted up to second speed. All right, it has 2 speeds so far. But the second one takes us up to 140. I don't know how far I'm going to get with this. 172, 170, okay. Kind of nice, kind of nice. Let's see how far I can take it though. In terms of its top speed. Can we get somewhere? Very grippy. Alright, I'm going full throttle right now. Is there a third speed? Nope. Second gear's max. It's a 2-speed car. 201 is our max speed. We're not going faster than that. Let's hop back out. There you go. Look at those holes on the hood, the front. The frunk, I should say. Okay. So interesting car, electric. Was not expecting that at all. All right. Love the way the doors open. That was pretty cool. Very quiet. Nothing exciting, to be honest with you. Even for an electric, the speed is not, you know, overwhelming. The speed is not remarkable. You know, in a lot of the electrics, like the Batista. If you haven't tested out the Batista, okay, it wants to drift around. Not gonna happen. Really nice design language in the back though. Really cool. So the Batista, I was saying, is a car. It's the car maker is Pininfarina, and that car drives real nice. Even though it's an electric, it's got a thrill to it. It's an exciting car to drive. This one doesn't have that kind of an excitement. It's just like a regular old car, it feels like, that you're driving. There you go. It does accelerate pretty quickly, as you would expect from an electric. So maybe we'll get into the stadium, but getting up to 150 is not super easy for this car. That acceleration is a little bit slow. I do have police liveries. One of my Lamborghini GTR Diablo. That's a cop car I got going on. And then I have a Crown Victoria. That's my favorite drifter that I love. Which is, in real life, used to be a cop car. And I got a livery on that, and that's a cop car livery. Alright, here we go. Let's try to see what we can do. Oh, almost died there for a second. 160 should get us in. There we go. Alright, no grip here, as you would expect, but we are going to tap the soccer ball. Pink! There we go. Alright, let's check out the skill tree here. This car's not going to do anything on the runway jump that we usually go to, so I'm not even going to bother with it. It's just going to be a waste of time. But the skill tree, what do we got? Oh, we do got a wheel spin. Let's go get it. There you go. Ooh, get me something good. There's a couple of legendary things that I was... Come on. Oh, there's 2 wheel spins. Oh, today's just not a lucky day for wheel spins. Just not a lucky day, but it did have a wheel spin. I appreciate that. I like that when cars, you know, come with especially a DLC car can come with one of these. I do have some wheel spins here. Since I'm having such a lucky day, I should do this, right? Waste more of them. So I got a leather jacket, suede jacket. Sell for 90,000. How about we just add it to the garage? We'll turn it into something else. All right, let's wrap up. Oh, look at that. I got a garbage car and 9,000 in credits. What a waste. All right, let's send this somebody. This to somebody as a gift. They'll be pretty angry to receive it. They'll be like, what the heck is this car you're sending me? All right, we'll just send it to them. Have fun. Enjoy the beautiful car. All right, back to home. Let's do a police livery. Filter. We're gonna filter to our favorites. S1, S2, and maybe even A. Alright, and let's see. We want a police livery. I'm gonna give you one that is so good. There's one I got right there, but the one I'm looking for is this right here. A common car. The Interceptor. One of my favorites. And guess what? It's one of the best drifters in the game. Alright, let me change my drift setup on the wheel. We're in our drift mode. Alright, let me raise the mic a little bit so I don't hit it, because things get a little bit crazy when you drift. Drift car. A drift cop car is coming. Watch out, everybody. This thing is a beast when it comes to drifting. And it's speedy too. Check out the speed. It'll catch up to 200 real quick before you know it. There you go. We're drifting before the drift zone even hit. No problem. That's a cool trick. You should always enter a drift zone already drifting, because you can maximize points that way, if you care. Woo! A little crashing. The car is very big, you know? The car is very big. We're gonna go around this thing right here. No problem. This thing slides so good. How you like that? This thing drifts so nice. What else do we want to see? We got... Yep. Joseph, that's a good point about the clothing items. The more you get in the wheel spins, the less likely they will show up, because there's only a set number of them. And once you run out, the wheel spins will stop showing you those. So it is what it is, but there's so many, so it takes forever. Shafia says, what car are you interested in or wanting? The Jesco 2, the Aventador, or the Chiron? Out of those, the Jesco, I would say. The Aventador is pretty good too, but I would do Jesco after that. All right, so what else we got? Let's check. Let's go to recently added. All right, so the M3 GT3. What else? These cars right here, I'm going to review in the next live. The Huracan Technica, the SC20, the Lamborghini Essenza, and the Lamborghini Squadra Corsa Huracan Super. All dope cars. Can't wait to check them out. But that's going to be the next live session that I do. Here, we're going to try out... I mean, some of these cars I've already tested out. The Speedtail McLaren I've never tried out. It's a brand new car I haven't even hopped in yet. What else is new that I haven't hopped in? This Huayra Forza Edition. This is a second copy though. I already have one, so I've tried that one on already. All right, in the campaign, so I'm interested in checking that out. What else is there? This is the American car pack, I think. The Saleen, the Econoline, the Zinger, and the Silverado. The Silverado was a really good one too, actually. Let me hop in this real quick. Oh, look at that ST Zenvo I haven't gotten into either. But this Silverado, I found a good setup for the drifting, and I really liked it. So let me actually put that on. I remember the setup being really good for drifting, so we gotta test that out. Go to garage, upgrades, tunings, go to my tuning setups. This is the one, or this is the one? This is the one. All right, we're gonna load this tuning setup up. It slows us down a little bit, but it's a good one. Oh, you want to see your AZ1? Yes, Joseph, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me do a little quick drift with this, and then we'll do the AZ1. I promise I won't be long. This is from the American Automotive Car Pack. Another big giant drifter. This is really fun. This truck is really fun to drive like this in a drift setup. It's so huge you could barely see anything when you're going up the hill, but it's got this crazy speed setup, and it loves to go sideways and it loves to stay sideways. Let me go up here. Look at that. A little too much on the speed there. I messed up, but there you go. This thing, I'm telling you, this truck, if I drove this more, I could perfect the drifting a lot better. I still have only driven it like 2 or 3 times. This is like the 3rd time ever, I think, or the 2nd time actually ever that I'm driving it. But it's so fun. All right, let's go to get that AZ1 that Joseph keeps on asking about. Let's hop in. That's from the Retro Racers, the Nissan Retro Racers, or the what was the car pack called? The Nissan Retro Racers or the Japanese Retro Racers or something like that. But anyway, let's hop in. Let's go. I did a live stream on that one too. I have a video of all of those cars in that car pack. I think there was only 4. There was a Evo Mitsubishi in there too, I believe. It was a good car pack. The cars didn't look that great to me, to be honest with you. The Mitsubishi Evo actually looked really good, that SUV. But the other cars I was less of a fan for. Alright, so where are the Nissan cars that I got? Right there. So this is that car pack. Oh, it's not Nissan. It's probably Japanese retro. So we got the Japanese retro car pack, retro racers car pack. The Toyota Sierra was pretty good. I had a fun time drifting that thing around. The AZ1. Insane, this car. Insane speed. Alright. So in this current tuning setup that I have, it's like maxed out to whatever. I didn't tune it up myself. I just bought the tuning setup. But insane speed. Just ridiculous car from what I remember. I was so shocked at how crazy this car was. Oh my god. Already. Like, it's super fast. It's so tiny. Oh my gosh. I better be careful. I'm going to be crashing this thing around all over the place. Woo! 200 miles just like that. Not even flooring it. Look at that jump. Did you see that jump? It's nuts, this car. Oh look, I already lost control. I lost control. This car is too much. All right, let's go. Let's take it out to that runway again, because that's where you're gonna see how crazy this car is. Because it's just like a drag strip, you know, and there's no issues when you're driving. So you just gotta gun it all the way down, and it goes. It's a rocket. This little thing is a tiny rocket. All right. I gotta be extra careful because, you know, the faster the car, the harder it is to control. Oh my god, the acceleration. Woo! Alright, there we go. Woo! 250 almost I hit just there. My gosh, this thing is a monster, and here's what it looks like on the inside. Right hand drive. Woo! Got the little cassette player down there. If you know, you know. 280 miles per hour just like that. Can you believe this thing? Okay, I'm scared to drive this thing. It's such an adrenaline rush, this car. And here we go, 200 miles an hour, just like that. Look how fast it's accelerating. This is basically a little Jesco. 290 miles per hour, look at that. Crosses the river easily. Let me do the jump the right way so the car doesn't lift up very much vertically. This thing can cover a lot more distance than that, let me tell you. Oh shoot. Oh no. I got distracted by chat real quick. Archie, I had some cop liveries that I could show you my GTR Diablo in a second. Wheelie this car for a quarter mile. Man, it's nuts. This little thing is just nuts. Alright, one more jump with this and then we'll do the Diablo. My cop car. Woo! Boy. I mean, the whole world is shaking when you're driving this car. 280 miles per hour. I didn't get to 280 last time. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if we gotta start from here. $200 already crossed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're getting to 280, 285, 288. Oh gosh, it lifted up even more. What am I doing wrong? Why is it lifting up like that? Bomb. Another failed jump. I think I have to hit brakes as soon as I get to it. But that's the AZ1. Now we're gonna go try our Diablo GTR, the cop livery everybody wants to see. All right, Archie, this is for you. All right, let me switch the car right here, actually. Why not? Why wait? Hold on. Let's go to manufacturer. We'll go to Lambos. And there's my... I got a Countach that I should turn into a cop one, and this Diablo GTR. That car is also crazy. Just like the AZ1, the Diablo is just nuts. Let's hop in real quick. And it's raw. Like nothing fancy inside. It means business only. You don't need anything fancy. Look at the steering wheel. It's so raw and bare bones. It's just straight up a monster. A beast car. Not even a logo, not even the Lamborghini logo on the steering wheel. All right, here we go. Look at that. This is a river, but I went the other way, so it didn't. But this thing is amazing. Raw speed, nothing else. And it drives real well, actually. Like at high speed, you can really free roam this car quite a bit. It drives good. All-wheel drive setup, not bad at all. This is the Diablo GTR. Lamborghini Diablo GTR. right, let me try to go the other way. Woo! Look at that. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Rocket. Man, this thing is so fast, so cool. Obviously not as fast as a Jesco, but this thing's got its own charm. Look at this. Tiny little jump. Alright, let me check the comment real quick. Yeah, Marlboro Red, I'm the same. I just like to drive around in this game. It's still got beautiful graphics. The cars look great in this game. They sound good in this game. You know, people complain about how it's not realistic and stuff. I don't really care. I enjoy the not realistic part of the game, and I don't need this game to be a simulation. You know, it's enjoyable the way it is. I hope they don't change too much of how everything drives and everything feels in here. Everything is arcadey, but also a little bit sim-like. I think they get the right combination, the right mixture of the two things. It's not one too heavy or the other, which I like. I like to be able to do crazy things, crazy jumps, pop wheelies on cars, have crazy looking cars going 200 miles per hour, like little dinky cars doing crazy things. I like all that stuff. I think that's what makes Forza a great game. So I'm hoping in the next installation of the game, they're not going to change too much of that, because I know a lot of people complain about the game not being as realistic, but for me, that's what makes it so much fun. All right, let's go to performance class. Let's see what else we got going on. All right, so we had the Jesco, the Senna. What's a disappointment? It's a heavy car, so it doesn't travel very far. The Huracan SEO, obviously. The Sesto Elemento, everybody knows. The GT3R is a pretty fun car. It was part of the car pack, I believe, the GT3R. A Gear RS was pretty good, too, from what I remember. It was a really fun car. All right, the Regera is crazy. Let me go ahead and give you a taste of the Regera. I think I do have the Camaro you're talking about. Well, I got some good Corvettes too that drift pretty well. This car is obviously just a crazy Camaro. And then we'll try a drift. Let me see how far I can go with this. I remember when this car first came out, everybody was crazy about this car that they were giving away. It's a nutty car. This is another one of those. Just a nutty car. All right, let's see. Whew. This car is like impossible to control. It's just a drag. It can only go straight. Unbelievable car. Easily crosses the river. Almost 2,400, 2,500. Just a nutty car. Oh, sorry. All right, next up. Let me try the speed tail. I haven't even driven the speed tail, so let's play around with that a little bit. What's the speed tail about? Whew. Whew. Looks real nice. Wow. Okay. A nice looking car. Interior's great. Ultra modern. The front looks just like a McLaren. Okay, I mean, it's not gonna get us a lot of speed. Wow. That inside though, that looks dope. Woo! Let me hop back out. We're gonna try to do a barrel with this. How about that? That long speed tail in a barrel would look cool. Look at that. So long. The car just looks so long. It's crazy looking. It's interesting. Very interesting car. Alright, let's see what the skill tree looks like. It's a legendary level car, so I'm assuming we get a wheel spinner too. That'd be nice. Alright, let's check it out. Look at that. We got a wheel spin and a super wheel spin. We're about to get both. Ah, trash. Let me get that super wheel. Just one? Why am I getting this trash wheel spins? Just trash wheel spins. Nothing good. In car collection, what do we got? Oh, that's from the car pack, the Italian exotics. We can redeem this. Can I buy another car from the backstage? Let's see what's out there. And the speed tail we could probably tune up. So we could get it up to 275.5, 276.8. All right, let's go for that 276.8. Let's download and install that. And then we'll drive it and see what it's about. 79,000 creds. Now let's see what this can do. Okay. Sounds kind of insane. Feels kind of insane too. Woo. Okay, pretty fast. Wow. Okay, real fast. Oh, brakes are real nice. almost totaled the car. Oh my gosh. Thing is fast. Look at the brake light. The brake light is like vertical. That's pretty cool. McLaren really designs cars very well. Woo! Going so fast. There you go. Turn it around real nice. All right, let's see what we can do now. Accelerating pretty fast. 240. 265. Woo! Easily cross the river in this. 2,500 square feet. Or just feet, not square feet. Very cool. Look at that. Beautiful looking car. Look at that. Looks so nice. That's awesome. I don't like the wheels though. The rims are not great. Like the front, what is that? What's on the front there? That's weird. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead and get into some drifter. Oh, let's do a Corvette. Oh, how about the Hellcat? Yes, deliver. I don't think I have the Rimac. Too much. I'm getting used to it. It's been a long time since I drove this car, by the way. It has been too long. Get that cup. And then we'll turn back around. Pretty sweet, huh? The Hellcat is pretty nice. Well, it's nighttime again in Forza Friends, and it's getting pretty late out here. I'm gonna have to clean up and wrap up. This has been a nice live. I went way off script today. We were trying to do the Italian exotic cars today from the car pack, the Italian exotics car pack, and then I started taking requests, and here we are in a Dodge Charger Hellcat, and I'm out here drifting in this beautiful Hellcat that drifts so good. Man, this thing is a lot of fun to drift in. But anyway, let me know what you think about this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for all the requests, everybody who was actively involved and having a conversation. I appreciate you all and your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.